is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me.
Finally coming to you live, drama queen on the rise, on time. Here we go, step back and let me flow. Count my blessings, that's real. Motivation and skill. Podcast, social media, YouTube. I hope a meal giving everybody cold like I got the chill. Taking trips across the world, no stress, just to chill. Lay back, feet up, grinding 24 with no sleep. I'm Lady Luscious and I'm here all week. Hey, so tune in, 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 tune in. So tune in, tune in, so tune in, tune in, tune in, tune in, tune in. Hey.
What is up? What is up? What is up? Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Drama Queen Luscious. If you do not know me, this is my Drama Queen radio show. You know, today is the April Fools. I hope nobody, was pranking people out here. Pretty sure some people was. I sure did a couple of little jokes and stuff, and just trying to lighten the mood up, crazy world. It's been some crazy stuff. This is my hot topic of the week. Hot topics. I mean, wow. Like, not even just Detroit, Michigan. Like, what's up? So today I'm, got a lot of going on. So, first and foremost, just don't forget, from the last podcasts, if y'all have any questions or comments about any previous, podcasts that I have done, you can always hit me up. The website link is always in my bio. You can check out my website page. You can also check out any of my social medias. I always keep y'all updated because, I love y'all. And I want y'all to, stay tuned with me. I really appreciate everybody that has been staying tuned with me. This is my 4th episode and I'm just gonna keep on making them. That's how we're gonna keep on. So let's just get right into the first subject. I want to shout out to Kendra G, Regina Carter, and Kendall for an amazing Breakfast Club. Oh my God, that was so sweet. I really love Charlamagne the God, and of course DJ Envy, and of course Angela Yee, even though she was not on there. I love that lady. I really mess with Kendra G after that. That was actually like one of my first times actually like sitting there and just like analyzing how strong of a woman she is, and just like how powerful a lot of her messages be. And I think like a lot of things that Kendra said go over a lot of people's head. But, I really mess with her. I like it. I've always been a friend of Regina Carter, like always. Like, not just because she's Lil Wayne's daughter, but more speaking because, she just is a phenomenal woman. She's always like, the light, and she just, I don't know, I just see so much of me with her. Like, she's just such a great person. She's the funniest, like, Sagittarius that I know. She's just, like, really cool, laid back and chill. And she just kind of, like, tell it like it is. So, shouts out to them. Kendall, I just started, like, really getting into the podcast. So, y'all check out their podcast. It's called All Blacks. And like they said on The Breakfast Club, you don't even have to be black. It's just, they just saying no matter who you are, just, come on, even though it's, black people, but everybody welcome. They don't discriminate. So I just want to shout out them. Charlamagne the guy, he be having me cracking up. He is so funny. But yeah, so that is one of my hot topics. The next hot topic is have y'all checked out that Lizzo, the Big Girls? I absolutely love that show. I wasn't too comfortable, I'm gonna say, at first when Lizzo first came out. I just was like, trying to understand the message behind her. I feel like this right here really embraced how she's so entertaining, and she's just so like, a sweet lady. I just really got the time out to see like she's actually an amazing person. She's very inspiring. I can say that me and my boyfriend, we watch it, and we also support his cousin Ashley. And Ashley is just such a phenomenal person. Meeting Ashley in person back 2020, We attended a funeral together, and Ashley is such an amazing person. Like, she always has such a great spirit. And the first thing that I've always noticed about Ashley is she has a great smile. She's always determined to do something. And I just want to say shout out to like all the girls, like from Asia to Sydney to Ari to Charity to Izzy, aka Isabel. She is so amazing. To Kiara, to Jasmine, to Momo, which is Moesha, Jayla. Just those are phenomenal girls. They work really hard and they do what they gotta do. You know, like I be seeing like, you know, how they get frustrated and they keep going, and it's just it's so wonderful to see that, you know, just the big girls. Because, you know, I wear a size 14, so I get it, like, you know, not always growing up to be like the skinniest girl in the world. It is a lot, you know. It could be a lot when you got the thighs and you got the hips and stuff, and, you know, just weight going up and down. I think the smallest I've been was a 5 back in like high school, and then after that I that was gone. So I've always ranged between a 10 and a 14. That's always been like my size. But like they said, you know, the thicker the better, you know. So I really do love that show, and I really hope y'all make a season 2. And if y'all haven't checked out Lizzo Big Girls, like, you know, one time for the big girls, like, check that out, because it was just so amazing to watch them. Like, it was really nice. So shouts out to y'all. I want to say rest in peace to the makeup artist of AJ Crimson. He has passed away March 31st. He was actually an artist. I'm gonna say he was an artist. He was not only just a makeup artist, but he definitely was a real artist. He had beauty and lifestyle expert and more. He did faces like Christina Milian, Raven Simone, Missy Elliott, and the cause of his death right now is very unknown. You know, we just want to raise our prayers for him and just keep his family in prayer. He does some flawless makeup. He's actually one of my favorite makeup artists, leading along with James Charles, and then of course Rihanna with Fenty. I just love the colors and I love the texture of the makeup. I was actually looking at Raven Simone's you know, TikTok not too long ago, and I was sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, her makeup is so beautiful. And actually I saw his name the night before he passed away right under there, and she was giving credit to him. And it's just so sad that I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, March 31st, and just to hear that he passed away was just so sad. He just seemed like he was such a good-hearted person. He was definitely a business owner. I just, you know, really want to keep his, you know, family in my prayers, because, you know, that just, man, such a phenomenal person, such a great makeup artist. If you guys have not checked out his line, please go ahead, and it's AJ Crimson. Please go check out that, because it is amazing. You will love his makeup. Okay. So my next topic is we're gonna talk about Orlando. I know you guys are familiar by now with Tyree Sampson, the 14-year-old boy who fell off the horrible ride in Icon Park. It was a free fall ride, and this was on Thursday, March the 24th at around 11 p.m. He was visiting family from Missouri for his spring break. And remind you, Tyree Sampson weighed around 340 pounds, and he was 6'5". He was a football player. And so basically, if you haven't saw the video is very terrible. I'm glad that it's out. You know, I know people is trying to sign like a petition or whatever, saying like, you know, well, this shouldn't be out or whatever. But honestly, I think it's fine to have it out, because I like, even though they blurred it now, that's good too. But I feel like a lot of people do need to definitely see, like, you know, the reality in this. You know, like, this is not fake. This is real. So if you get on the ride and you notice that something isn't right, then I feel like, yeah, you immediately do need to get off that ride. I do agree with that, you know. But again, the 14-year-old boy, he got on this ride. Every other ride told him no. They told him absolutely not. You know, it's a weight restriction on here, and, you know, just you can't get on this ride. So this free fall ride was the only ride that went 420 feet in the air at 75 miles per hour. And it told him yes. The boy told him like, yeah, you can get on here. Like, come on, dude. So Tyree got on, and he was on there, if I'm not mistaken, with his cousin and his friend. And he was like I want to say like the third seat to the left. So it was like him, and then on the right was like his cousin and then his friend. So if you look at the video, you can tell that his harness wasn't even all the way down. And the one lady on the video asks, like, is there a seatbelt? Where's the extra little, seatbelt? And they told her there's no seatbelt. So the only thing you have is a harness. Now, I'm going to pause that for a minute. Previously, let me see, about January, there was a boy, and he was recording his sister that had got on this ride. Tell me why before the ride even pulled off, all the harnesses lifted up. And this was recorded on Snapchat. He told his sister, get off that ride. Like, get off, like, immediately. Like, get off now. Because imagine you being in the air and your harness just just lifts up. So let's just, fast forward it to now with Tyree Sampson, 14-year-old boy. He's on here, and you can tell on the video that his harness is not all the way down. You could clearly look at that and see that, there's a gap space between his shoulder and that harness. It's not laying on his, like on his chest, like as it should. It's not even all the way down. And the man did not one time go over there and check his harness. So that was all type of messed up, y'all. That was, it was just very horrifying to see him go to the top. And then later on, a reporter said that I believe his cousin came out and told him when they were at the top of the ride, like, if I don't make it down, tell my mom and dad I love him. I love them. So y'all imagine that, no 14-year-old should ever get on the ride and speak those type of words. Like, oh my God, like, it's just so horrible. I know when I get on rides, you thrilled, you happy, you anxious, you scared, you nervous, but not one time have I said, like, if I don't make it off of here, tell such and such I love, like, and be serious about it, y'all. Like, he was serious. So I just, oh my God, like, my heart. So as it came down, he fell out of it. And it took about 7 minutes for 911 to even pick up and respond. And it took about 10 minutes for them to even get there. Now, I don't know what was going on with the 911. Who am I to sit here and bash anybody? But I just feel like even if they did come a little faster, I just feel like at that point, from all the trauma that Tyree had went through from falling out of the, ride, it was so horrifying. Like, literally, my heart dropped. Like, when I saw that, I had tears in my eyes. My throat was burning. I just wanted to cry because, he had his whole future ahead of him. And everyone said that he was called like the humble giant, and he was very sweet and respectful. And you can definitely tell that, on social media and all the love that he was getting. So, shout out to YK Osiris and a few of the TikTok family celebrities that is helping to pay for his whole entire funeral. That is so good, and that's such a blessing. I just, like I said, my heart goes out to this family because not only that, they recently, I want to say yesterday, came out with, a fake cousin that was actually collecting money off of his, the fundraiser that was put together for him. She got on the news and act like she was his cousin and crying and just a child just acting a mess. Okay. It's just some envy people out here, oh my God. I just would love to see how this lawsuit is going to end because I agree that it needs to be shut down. So I know they want to sign a petition about the free fall ride being shut down. I definitely agree. Shut it down until you can get something safer. Like, I don't care about adding seatbelts on there. Like, somebody died, for crying out loud. And then not to mention, guys, I also forgot to say that a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, a girl said, like, she came up to Icon Park and it was a seat that was actually covered with a bag. She was like, I will be shocked. And, to know, like, I wonder if that was the seat that Tyree was in. So, child, there's just a lot of this and that with this situation. I'll keep you guys up to date to see, how the story actually plays out. And we're going to have a conversation about it, if anybody, knows somebody that knows the family of Tyree Sampson, I really want to keep them in my prayers because it's just, it's so terrible out here. It's very sad and it's just unfortunate, So, next hot topic, let's talk about the No Cap comedy show starring D-Ray, DC Fly, Young Fly, Chico Bean, Carlos Miller, Lil Duval, Michael Black Ron, and Simone. I was so proud to hear that Miss Simone was up there because she always represent for the Black women. She always stand really tall for us, and I love it. Like, Simone be having me cracking up. Like, she be having me herking up like, So I know that was really funny. I did not attend it. My grandmother actually called me and was telling me that she was able to attend it at the last minute. And of course, like, you don't care if it's last minute or not. Grandma said she was going. So I felt that. I definitely wish I was there and I could have saw it. If y'all have any, any other concerts coming up or funny, comedy shows, please let me know. Because if this in Detroit area, that's where I'm at right now. So just let me know. Another, hot topic for my life is that my stepson and my boyfriend will be working on a new song tomorrow. They're definitely trying to get something together. I just want my stepson to know that he can do anything he put his mind to, and just kind of introducing music to him. This will be his first time really like getting into a studio and just kind of like seeing the flow of things. So we just want to introduce music to him. I don't think there's nothing wrong with showing your child something new. Introducing them to something new, because how are they going to learn if, they're only stuck doing one thing, so I really do appreciate, him actually saying that he wanted to do it, because his dad actually came to me saying like, hey, I want to do this song. And when I heard the song, I'm like, your son would be great on this, he'd be great. So we gonna see how that sounds. I might just play a little snippet of it on my podcast just so y'all can hear it, because he has such a little cutest voice. My father actually is coming out with some new music. I am so proud of that. His friend, OGN_ Israel. I'm so happy, aka TJ. I'm so happy that he is coming out with, some new flavors and just basically just speaking the word, just speaking the truth out here, because I feel like a lot of rappers now, they just, they kind of just doing what's really hot, and they not really putting that message out. And I think that's important. Like, come on, rappers, don't forget that this is where we came from on the street, and, with the beatboxing and the, what I'm saying? I don't know how to beatbox. Don't even ask me to do it. But, I just feel like, let's just keep that, let's keep that message. Let's keep our songs simple, short, but we get right to the point. You feel me? So we definitely gonna do that. So before I wrap this up, y'all, this is just a little hot topic podcast. I just wanted to make sure I'm keeping y'all update, and I just want to say happy birthday to my amazing boyfriend. His birthday is actually Monday the 4th. And I just want to say, I am very thankful for him. I am so excited for the things that he has coming up. Working with his bachelors and us just, doing the thing, him always staying positive and motivated and giving back to anybody that he can. He literally would give his shirt off his back if he could to anybody, and it's just like one of those amazing feelings that, it's just like, do your thing, so I hope he have an amazing birthday. And I also want to say, it's also will be celebrating the death day of his father. And I want to say, for all him and his, family to always stay strong. And remember, I don't think Pops would have want anyone to be sad. And I really appreciate the life that you have gave each and every single one of your sons. And, hey, we gonna do it. We gotta hold it down here. I didn't get the chance to meet him, and I wish I did. I really do, because I know he was an amazing father, because he has some amazing kids. So with that being said, guys, I want y'all to press the like button, view this again, or however you want to do it, or listen to it again, whatever site that you on right now. Do something, share it, something. And just leave me a comment or whatever, talk to me, get back to me, DM me, inbox me, tell me, your likes and your dislikes, like give me your feedback. And I'll be leaving the links of every subject in the bio in case anybody want to read it, read about it and talk about, whether it's Miss Kendra, whether, whatever it is, with the big girls. Shouts out to the big girls. Hey, shouts out to the big girls. But I'm about to get on out of here, y'all. Y'all have a great one. Have a safe one. Have a blessed one. And this is always the Drama Queen Radio.
This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me. This is what I want y'all to do for me.
Finally coming to you live, Drama Queen on the rise, on time. Here we go, step back and let me flow. Count my blessings, that's real. Motivation is skill. Podcast, social media, YouTube. I hope a meal giving everybody cold like I got the chills. Trips across the world. no stress, just to chill. Lay back, feet up, grinding 24 with no sleep. I'm Lady Luscious and I'm here all week. Hey, so tune in with me. Tune in with me. Tune in with me. So tune in with me. So tune in with me. Tune in.
Hey.